Most of you must be familiar with the famous science fiction movie starring Brendan Fraser, Journey to the Center of the Earth. An action-adventure about a researcher who sets out to search for his missing brother, but instead ends up stumbling upon a mysterious lost world during their journey. What was science fiction in the 2008 action movie was actually a reality for Medal of Honor recipient Admiral Richard Byrd. He allegedly wrote about his encounter with a lost civilization in Antarctica during a testing and trying expedition to the icy lands. According to Hollow Earth theorists, Byrd met an ancient race underground in the South Pole. What exactly happened? Did he actually meet a race of Godian aliens? Was there a cover-up? For thousands of years, people all over the world have written legends about Agartha, sometimes called Agartha or Agarthi, the underground city. Did Byrd find it?
Orbit. Beyond the blue.
The time is somewhere between World Wars I and II. It's the beginning of the mechanical, particularly the aerial, age of Antarctic exploration. Wartime developments in aircraft, aerial cameras, radios, and motor transport have been adapted for polar operation. It is during this time that a lot of mysterious unidentified flying objects were said to have been spotted. Some say the American government sent their troops to the South Pole for any evidence of the rumored German base 211. The Germans did make their mark in the South Pole. However, what they discovered doesn't compare to what Byrd recorded in his diary. However, modern UFO sightings became very frequent post the detonation of nuclear bombs on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. It was as if we rattled some ancient, advanced beings, and they began to monitor us constantly. But who are these beings? And are they from another world? Or do they share this planet with us and have been living here long before humanity emerged? Let's get back to Admiral Richard Byrd, whose discovery in Antarctica was silenced by the government. Admiral Byrd had been on several explorations before, but after the World War, he was asked by the government to go on the biggest exploration to Antarctica. Following this, Mr. Byrd commanded more than 4,000 troops, warships, and planes on this top-secret expedition to the South Pole. The mission was named Operation Highjump, and it was to last for 4 months. The mission was a huge success. They explored nearly 1/4 of the Antarctic coast, which had been previously unseen by human eyes. This expedition also opened up the continent's interior for exploration. But then, in the 3rd month, something bizarre happened that the government allegedly keeps from the public even till this day. Admiral Byrd discovered a crystal city under Earth, a discovery that the government suppressed, and it was only after his death did his son discover the diary in which Byrd narrated the incident. While flying, he discovered an underworld Earth through the South Pole. Being the explorer that he was, he had to go in. And then, there were lush green woods, ones that led to a city like none other. A city made of crystal. Byrd suddenly realized that his aircraft was no longer in his control. Several flying objects soon appeared out of nowhere and hovered in the air around him. These flying discs guided him to a place where he met a being, a master. In his diary, he recalls Master being very let down by the actions of the humans. He feared that humanity would destroy the planet, which is their home, too. Yes, they were concerned, and the way we have been since then, maybe they are more concerned now. That's why there have been several UFO sightings near nuclear missile silos. Recently, reports have emerged that the US Navy has had multiple encounters with unidentified aerial phenomena. These documents describing these encounters are classified. The US Navy holds unseen videos of unidentified flying objects (UFOs) or unidentified aerial phenomena (UAP), as the Department of Defense prefers to call them, but will not release the footage publicly because it would harm national security, a Navy spokesperson said, claimed the Black Vault, a privately run archive of classified documents that are hell-bent on getting the US Navy reports declassified. In 2019, US Navy warships were swarmed by UAPs. Here's the radar footage that shows that. Filmed in the Combat Information Center of the USS Omaha. There is even corroborative electro-optic data demonstrating a significant UAP event series in a warning area of San Diego. Here's the footage.
OD, if you can write a general lat long where we're at, and then the number of contacts you got, get the course and speed meters off them. You know what I mean? And roll to position to us. Make bearings. Might be helpful too. Eyes up.
Eyes down.
System 2, maintain track as best you can.
Track 781 just sped up to 46 knots, 50 knots, closing in. Oh, actually 38 knots. Holy shit, going fast.
That one's pretty much perfectly 000 relative, right?
Yeah.
263 at 3 miles, 55 knots speed.
Another place where people often report UFO encounters is Russia's Lake Baikal, the deepest freshwater body in the world. Fishermen tell of powerful lights coming from the deep and objects flying up from the water. In one case in 1982, a group of military divers training at Baikal spotted a group of humanoid creatures dressed in silvery suits. The encounter happened at a depth of 50 meters, and the divers tried to catch the strangers. 3 of the 7 men died, while 4 others were severely injured. Meanwhile, we all know about the mysterious events that has happened in the region of Bermuda Triangle over the years, before they almost suddenly stopped. Now, mystery holes have been spotted on ocean floor that is baffling scientists. These holes were discovered by oceanographers earlier this year, and they had no idea what made them or how they came about. However, UFO experts are certain the strange markings are proof of alien visits. We have long suspected aliens are using the ocean as a way of staying out of the way and exploring the Earth on their own terms. These holes simply cannot be explained any other way, as they appear closely aligned, in a regularly repeating pattern, with tiny piles of sediment piled around them. Anna Witty, the author of UFOs, A Fundamental Truth, previously said that it is likely aliens have always been here and are living under the sea for protection. She claimed that by doing this they would escape disasters that devastate the globe every several thousand years, meaning they are more protected, and their technology and intelligence could continue on an upwards trajectory. While conspiracy theories regarding aliens in space and spacecrafts from other worlds are available in abundance, the things that have been spotted in and around our own oceans are the closest for us to study. There might actually be a way to put the controversies to rest by giving funds and technology to ocean exploration, as we do to space exploration. After all, shouldn't we pay as much attention to our own planet as we do to the exoplanets, alien worlds, and other wonders of the cosmos?
Orbit. Beyond the blue.